Somebody is watching. Tim, what's going on, Tim? How are you? We got Womp Womp and Jungle P Lofts. Good morning, Jungle. Hey, Womp Womp. How's everybody doing today on this nice Sunday? Figured I'd do a live since it's the last day of my vacation, so there won't be another one until next weekend, at least. Well, we got a bunch of things going on today. I gotta clean the lofts, and I got some babies ready to go into the young bird section, and they're gonna need to be vaccinated. So my vaccine gun just came. I haven't used it yet, so we're going to be testing that out together. And then hopefully the hawk doesn't show up and we can see the birds flying around outside. I don't have my microphone today. The battery's dead. So we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Right now we're in the breeder loft, trying to get this place a little cleaned up. Usually when we have a lot of rain, I don't come out and clean because I just don't feel like getting wet. So we're gonna clean today. Yeah, it is fun. Got a lot going on. I don't even mind cleaning. It's like therapeutic. Honestly, just come out here, spend some time with the birds. Nobody bothering you. Well, sometimes the birds bother me. When they act like I don't feed them. Rabbit, what's going on, man? Not much, just in here doing my pigeon chores. I was just explaining I didn't do it yesterday because we had a lot of rain. Had a very, very busy morning with the kids. I had my first pigeon club meeting of the year at noon. And busy again with the kids. Guys, settle down. You know what? I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this to where you guys can see the birds. Who cares about me? You probably won't hear too much talking from me, but I'm gonna put you guys out in the aviary where the birds are hiding from me cleaning. All right, you're out there in the sun now, guys. So enjoy the birds. These are all the breeders. Senior Live is going, so I thought I'd drop on before clocking in to go clean the snow we have going on. Ugh, snow, that sucks. That really sucks. If I never see the snow again, I'll be a really happy person. Let's see, who said what? A lot of rain here also, lots of flooding. Thank God coops and lofts are dry. Yeah, Jungle, having them dry inside is nice, just a lot of humidity. That red check with ink spots is nice. Which one? Which red check? There's only two in here, so the cock or the hen? All right, Rabbit, take it easy. Good luck with the snow. Nice setup. Thanks, Glenn. How are you today? That's 6 people watching. All right. I'm gonna show you guys a pretty angry baby. It's pretty funny. I got poop all over my phone. Hold on. Put my phone right in poop. Gotta wipe it off. Right on my pants. Look at this guy. This guy is wild. I love that little attitude. Both of them. They're crazy. These are ironclad Steph Van Riet. And then check out this baby. This baby's going to be really pretty. Come on, mama. Get out of the way. Look at this one. Going to have a nice blue bar splash here. Look at all those white flights. Same on the other wing. Need her to go back on eggs. That blue check right there is the Iron Freak. He is grandson of the Freak, Steph Van Riet, and grandson of Ironclad. And that's his girlfriend right there. Is a granddaughter of Ironclad, and she has Drop a Silverado on the dam side. Really nice, nice hen. Those two are mated up, and that's where we got here. This blue check, this angry blue check, and this red check right here. So hopefully some nice babies from them. And she just laid another egg, which, if they're good, they're gonna go to my friend Silvio at Danza Loft. All right, though, guys, let's flip this around. That's clean. All I got to do in there is clean out their water and give them fresh water in a little bit. Got the young birds out in the batting cage. They've been out for about an hour now. And this is the last week of the cage. I just needed to get to daylight savings, so I have that extra hour of daylight after work that I can start working with them after work. And next weekend, I think these guys are going to go out without the net. And hopefully they do well. And they're just pecking around on the ground. I gotta worm them soon. Now that they're out going on the floor, it's wild birds and stuff. I'm gonna give them a wormer. Who else is here? Looks like we're dropping people, gaining people. All right, guys, let's go check out some new weaners. I actually have to take 2 out. I'm going to put them in the basket. In a little bit, I'm going to vaccinate them. The other nice part about this net is these guys are getting used to me moving around while being out. They're not as spooked by that. So that's a good situation, too. What the hell scared you guys? There's nothing going on. I don't know. Your eyesight's better than mine. All right, so let's flip this. Put you guys right here. Let me get those other 2 birds. Is it just me, or does everybody else find it difficult to hold them when they're like 26, 27 days old? It's like they're big enough to be held, but small enough to still like not fit in your hand well. Anybody else feel that way? Well, let's check out these youngsters. I got 3 that I'm weaning today. So we'll start with this one. Right here we have this is a Jansen. Ross Vaccaro Jansen on the sire side and Smulders Jansen on the dam side. They only had 1 egg that was good, but they threw a really nice silver with white flights. That was a vulture that just went by. So a nice little bird, nice little baby. Hopefully it does well. This bird's about 26 days old. And as you can see, fully feathered under the wing. Driving its parents nuts who are back on eggs. So this baby is ready to be weaned. So we're gonna vaccinate them today for PMV. I'm gonna put a yellow snap band on the 1 leg so I know who the round 2s are. And go from there. So that silver I just showed you, that bird's mother are these next bird's grandmother. This is from her daughter from last year on my race team, who I have paired up with the Deverant. So these are Jansen Deverants. The father's a silver, the mother's a blue bar. So we got another silver here. Nice little silver. You guys can't tell in the video, but this set of babies has the softest feathers I've ever felt. Well, I've felt them before. The mother's like that. My Jansen hen in there. She's Jansen. Jansen on both sides. And her feathers are like silk, and her babies are the same way. So another nice little silver here. Ready to be weaned and vaccinated. And it's good. I usually like to wait till the parents feed them so they have a nice full crop when I wean them, because they're not going to eat right away. And then here is that bird's nest mate, is a nice little blue bar. So another nice little bird ready to be weaned, get vaccinated, and move over to the young bird section. So these birds are ready. All right, we got 2 people in here now. Only 2. Everybody left. Get my tripod set up. Flip this around. Get a nice little view of the young birds. Still only 2 people here. It's a Sunday morning, so it's probably a little quiet today. People are still sleeping in, daylight savings and everything. You know, it's weird. There's 2 little pieces of wood on that table that are from me building box perches. You know, a couple little pieces of scrap that I left on the ground in the yard. And now somehow they're on the table, which is kind of weird. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Morning, Kirby. How are you? It's early there. 10:30. What time is it there? 5:30 in the morning? Daylight savings didn't affect you, huh? $7:30 here. Well, you can tell I can't do math. I got to clean the other 2 sections today, the old bird and young bird sections, but every time I go in there, guys think it's time to eat. They follow me in. I don't want them to follow me in. I want them to stay out. You guys can see how much practice they get, though, out here. Yeah, I got to do a lot around here today. Clean the 2 lofts. I got to pick up all the dog crap. Yeah, Kirby, I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work well. They should be very comfortable coming down. I mean, by the time they're ready to go out, when I let them out in a week, they're going to be real strong. So they're going to want to fly. But they should be nice and comfortable coming down. Yeah, they like being out too. I was thinking next weekend also, when I let them out, to just let like 10 out. Let them out in 2 groups, so if the hawk shows up, I don't have, 24 birds scattering on me. I've got some late hatches that haven't been trained at all and intend to implement the batting cage for them. It'll be a good test to see how it helps with settling. Yeah, it's going to be a good test to see how it helps. I mean, the one thing I've noticed it's definitely helping with is the comfortability landing on the landing board. That they have, they're actually probably better at it than my old bird team. Just because they've done it so many more times now. They just go back and forth to it. So the way I'm seeing them fly up there is a big difference compared to last year. Now the test is going to be when the net is down, what they do. But they go back to the landing board really well, that's for sure. Yeah, Kirby, I hope it works wonders. I really do. Like I've said in the past, I've seen some of the guys use those settling cages on the roof of their loft, and I have a peaked loft, so I can't put a settling cage up there. So I'm hoping that this helps. I saw that, you know, they had a lot of success with the settling cage up on the roof, with the birds still being able to get down to the landing board and get back inside. So hopefully this helps. Just got to keep the hawk away. Just got to hope the hawk doesn't show up and ruin it. Kirby, the other nice thing about the net is you can get the birds out like super young, like super young, and you don't have to worry about it. Worst that happens if they don't go back when you call them is you just kind of go herd them in. Yeah, they're really bad, Kirby. The hawks are really bad. I gotta learn from my mistakes, though. I have to, when I let them out, I have to be out here, like, prepared. You know, I can't go in the house. I can't go in the loft. I have to be visible, and hopefully that'll keep the hawk away a little bit better. It seems like I can sit out here for 3 or 4 hours with these birds, and the moment I go in the house for a minute or in the loft for a minute, the hawk shows up. I won't be using it. They do that. Mine doesn't even care if I'm 5 feet away, though. Yeah, that's bad, Kirby. The one we have, he cares if I'm here. It's just if he doesn't see me, he's real ballsy. He's real ballsy. So hopefully he just stays away. The second rounders, though, they're not going to have the net, because by the time I got to take it down, because I got to start getting the old birds out to fly around. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should let the old birds out first, since they're settled. And if the hawk shows up, they'll just vanish. And I don't have to worry about them not coming back. And maybe he'll blow his load trying to chase them, and then just give up, be tired, and go sit in a tree. But yeah, you can see, though, that the practice going back to the loft is going well. They land pretty good. They should know exactly what to do. How to get down, how to get in. The Cooper hen I have here that I can't get rid of was killing rollers within 5 or 10 feet of leaving the
kid box. It didn't matter that I was right there at arm's length. Yeah, Kirby, that's pretty bad. So those female Coopers are the problem too. They're deadly. The males, they suck at hunting. I don't even know how the males live. They're just not good hunters. The females they are accurate. They don't miss. I don't know. Hopefully, when they go back on when they go down on nests, they'll target smaller prey because they can't carry the pigeon back. So they'll go after the smaller stuff. Going up on the table. We'll see how they do. Like I said, another week. And this week looks like it's going to be nice otherwise, so I can get them out after work for an hour. Start calling them in. I like being able to let them out after work too, like with freedom, because they know the sun's about to go down. They only got an hour of daylight left. They know that, and they tend to not go as far. A friend of mine was telling me I should let my old birds out in this for a few days to get them stretching again. Yeah, exactly, Kirby. When I had the birds out in here, I had some very young birds out here that would have just been a meal. Like, they didn't even react to the hawk. They just froze. He would have definitely caught one if I didn't have this net up. But now they've all learned what to do. They don't just freeze anymore when he shows up. They just go in the loft. They let flood back. I mean, they scatter in the cage for a minute, and then they get themselves back inside and up on their perch. How many times a week do I perform this training? This week I've been on vacation. I've been off from work, so I've had them out every day. They've been out like the last 7 days. Weather permitting, I'll try to do it every day as much as possible. But like I was just explaining, another week and I'm taking the net down. These guys are gonna fly. They gotta fly. And I think they'll do okay if I can keep the hawk away. I think they'll do all right. Just trying to avoid them eating the hawks eating a bird that's 10 days out of the nest. I don't mind, if I lose a bird, training or in a race, or, it is what it is, but it's a shame losing them a week out of the nest when you're just trying to settle them. You don't even get to see what they're made of. That's a shame. What are you guys freaking out for? There's nothing here. Looks like a sparrow flew by. But I gotta get them out. Some of these birds are like 60 days old. They're strong. Ralph, yes, I control their feeding. They eat once a day, and I try to wait like 24 hours between feedings to when I let them out. So when I call them in, they're nice and hungry. With the net, they're, you know, right now I'm feeding them the full amount, but when I take the net down, I'm probably going to skip feeding them the day before. I want them to be like super hungry. So as soon as I call them, they'll come back. And then maybe only feed them like half the amount when they do come in. Keep them like, you know, real hungry the first few times when this net is gone. Kind of want them starving while simultaneously not becoming malnourished. Yeah, 8 people watching. Leave me a comment if you're here, so I know who's here. For those of you who've been following along for a while, you can see my yard is starting to get a little greener. My grass seed is coming in. All the seed the pigeons didn't eat. Today's if it wasn't so windy today, I might have let them out today, like out with no net. But it's really windy. Can't believe it's 11 o'clock already. Revival Racing Pigeons. Hey, how's it going? It's going good. How are you on this fine Sunday? Well, it's a fine Sunday here. I don't know about where you live, but doing well. It's got the young birds out in the batting cage. They ate yesterday last. It was like 10:30 in the morning, so they should be pretty hungry right now. Pretty good. I'm in Massachusetts. It was raining, but sun is trying to come out. Yeah, you're probably just finishing up with that rain that we had yesterday. It ended at about 1 a.m. and it's mostly sunny right now. Some clouds. This week is supposed to be really nice. I think it's going to be in the 60s all week. Yeah, Kirby, it's windy today. It's real windy. That's why they're in the net. I was actually contemplating. I was like, oh, it's going to be nice on Sunday. Maybe I'll let them out for the first time. And then I saw, 25-mile-an-hour winds, and I was like, that's a little too strong. That'll blow them 10 miles away. Yeah, we've had about a week plus of bad weather. Heavy rain, snow, and wind. That's terrible. Ralph, my breeder loft is 8x8, and my race loft is 12x10. So 3 sections. The breeder loft is just 1 section, 8x8. Then I have an old bird section and a young bird section. We can go inside. these young guys are probably going to follow me in, but we can go in and take a look. So when you come through this first section, it's a little messy in here. I have to clean it today. So you come in this first section. This is my old bird side. There's my pal Rocky. Hi, Rocky. And then this side is the young bird side. Go outside. Go. Look, they're going to come in now. They think it's time to eat. I don't have to call them. But yeah, this is the young bird side. Bunch of box perches here, which again, I need to scrape today. So there's, I think I have 60 something perches on this side. So each one of these sections is 5 by 6. 5 wide, 6 long. Matching trapping systems on both sides. This side I have milk crates, so these guys can play house. Got this one's on. This one just laid a couple eggs. She's getting fake eggs though. I don't want any more babies from her. She just laid eggs. 1 egg. Wait till the second one comes, and she's getting fake eggs. Got some babies up here. Irene. Hello, Irene. Yeah, flip through the lives, hang out, showing the pigeons. So these are all the old birds. Some of these are not on the team. I just took them out of the breeder's loft. Like that bird right there with the green band. He's Best Kittle, 2023. Best Kittle. So he was too young to breed this year, so I moved them over here to not be disruptive. He's mature now. This guy right here was kind of a mistake hatch last year. I thought I put fake eggs and an egg hatched, and it ended up being a really pretty grizzle that I didn't have a band for, and my wife loves. So this guy's kind of like my wife's pet. And the rest of them are on my young bird team last year. Irene, fake eggs. So this hen right here, she just laid an egg. She's going to be laying a second egg soon. She'll sit on these eggs for 18 days until they hatch. So I'll take the real eggs away and I'll put a fake egg under her. So she'll sit on a fake egg for 18 to 20 days. And then the egg won't hatch because this side is my race team and we're getting close to old bird season. So I don't want them raising babies. It puts a lot of stress on them. It takes a lot out of them raising babies. So they'll have fake eggs. So they can just sit on them and be happy. She's my favorite bird. She's not racing this year. She's been delegated as a breeder. But she's my pal. This is not playing though, by the way. She's angry. She's trying to keep me away from her nest, but my daughter named her Lady Flash because the Flash is so fast, and this is a girl. And Lady Flash is apparently a superhero. But she's one of my favorite birds. Good little hen. Another one of my good hens right here. And you can see my birds are pretty tame. I spend a good amount of time with them. Yeah, you're a good girl. You like to be pet. This is happy. This is not angry. She likes me. Yeah, Irene, you gotta control the breeding. You can't just, as much as I would like all the pigeons, I just can't have that amount. I have to keep my numbers to a reasonable amount. And you know what? They're happy. They feel like they're sitting on their nest and they're raising their babies. And these guys they've all raised babies this winter. I just took 2 babies out of here from this girl right here that she did a really good job raising, but it's time for her to take a break because it can be too much stress on them to keep raising babies. She needs to take a break. She needs to put a little bit of weight back on because she's feeding them so much. She's definitely a little thin. She's actually she's like in race shape right now, but it's time for her to just take care of her and not take care of any more babies right now. Same for this girl here. This is her second set of babies, and she's done. It's time for her to take care of her now. A bunch of these guys already had some babies, so they need a break right now. They need to get back in game shape. But the breeders, they can still breed. And here's some of the babies I actually just took from the nest. There's 3 in here I just weaned today. This one here is going to an OLR. So I just don't want it out. I don't want it to learn to get settled. So I put it in the basket. These 3 need to get their vaccines today, and then they're going to graduate to the young bird side. Yeah, but yeah, so I'll take those eggs probably today from the one nest and put a fake egg in there. And then from the other nest, as soon as she lays the second one, I'll take them away, and I'll put them in, I'll put in the fake eggs before they start to develop. And then we're trying to feed them to the crows. Try to attract some crows around here to keep the hawks away. Crows do a really good job chasing the hawks off. I got a lot of babies in the breeder loft. I have to band a few of them today. The second round is coming. This number of young birds is gonna double very fast. There's a little gap between my first and second round. What scared you guys? Guys, it's a dove. You can see how skittish they are because of the hawk that's been tormenting them. But like I've said in the past, it's good that they have a fear. They need to have fear when they're out. They can't think it's all fun and games. Because when the net's gone, they're either going to be flying or in the loft. They can't come out and hang around. That's when the hawks get them. No, Irene, I don't. I do most of this myself. My wife helps me more than I deserve, and so it's just us. But yeah, they're much different than wild pigeons. They don't even look the same. The wild pigeons kind of look dopey. They got like big bug eyes, and they're just dirty and ratty. These guys they are taken very good care of. They get a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals. They get their baths once or twice a week. I put out with some stuff in the water to help keep their feathers nice. And they're very well taken care of. I clean their loft. I try to clean it every day. Some days I just can't with time. So at least every other day, every 3 days at the most in the off season. In race season, I'll clean twice a day. Good education for them, so they go right to the loft if a hawk is around. I let some birds out yesterday, and one of my birds outflew the Coopers chasing him, thankfully. Yeah, revival, the Coopers are so bad. At least their success rate hunting is not the best. They really miss more than they catch one of the birds. The problem is with these young birds, they just they scatter them, and then that does more damage than if they caught one. And then when you get the birds older, and you're kind of like hoping the hawk shows up, because then he gets the birds up flying good. They'll fly for 2 hours, and then they'll come down as soon as when he leaves. It's like a double-edged sword. Some of these birds are definitely inside, but that's okay. But yeah, Irene, it's not hard work. It's just you need to have discipline with pigeons. It's a half an hour a day. And have you ever had any close call with predators? Yeah, Irene, more than I want to even admit. The hawks are such a problem. Last year I had young birds out just like this time of the year. I didn't have a net like this. I just had them out. They were walking around the roof of the loft. I went in the loft to start getting their food ready, and a Cooper's hawk drilled one right on the top of the coop and killed it. It's not fun. really just the hawks are the problem. I haven't had any issues with other predators. Honestly, the loft is so secure that once they're inside, they're pretty safe. Nothing, maybe a bear could get in, but we don't have bears, so they're very safe inside. So the only things I really have to worry about are the hawks. Hey Jen, look at your turkey.
Huh?
Look at your turkey. I gotta bring my live over for that because it's just ridiculous. Look at this.
Wait, are you sure that's not gobble?
That's the darker colored one. Look at that. Turkey mating season.
No, I'm talking about the puffed up turkey. That's gobble, not.
Such dumb animals, these turkeys.
Oh my gosh, it's like the scene from Titanic.
Yeah, Irene, the net is definitely an investment. It's paid off already. The hawk has attacked them in it probably 7 times in the last 2 weeks. So it's probably the only reason I have birds left. But the net can't be forever. Eventually this net's gotta come down. They gotta fly. But once they're older and stronger and they're grouped up, the hawk isn't as, he still goes after them, but they're better about getting away. And then I don't have to worry about them getting lost. They know how to get back at that point. The hawk's almost a good thing when they're stronger. Let them go after them because then it gets them flying. They'll fly for 2 hours, get a real good workout in. Yeah, those turkeys, they're so dumb. Yeah, Jen, I think your other turkey's a boy. Look at him.
Well, that's what I said. Is that gobble or is that juniper?
That's the baby right there.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I didn't think her tail was that straight.
But you guys can see, every time they get scared now, they go right back to the loft. So like Kirby was saying, Irene, you let them out when they're squeakers because they're babies. They still squeak. And you're just trying to get them to learn and everything to be nice and calm and cool, and they just start to slowly learn the area, come back to the loft, build their internal map. And at that age, when the hawk shows up, they don't know what to do. He either catches them, and when he shows up, they just scatter in all directions, and you end up losing birds that just don't know how to get back yet. So we're just trying to give these guys a chance to learn what to do before the hawk shows up. I have so many questions and want to watch more. However, it's time for me to take my husky for a run. She's got the zoomies and going stir crazy. I totally understand, Irene. We have 2 huskies. We've got 2 Siberians in the house. And they're out of their minds. But they stay inside when the pigeons are out because they'll eat them, as you know. Now, I think my wife's on the deck right now, so I'm going to go and get vaccines for those 3 birds and snap bands while my wife's out here to make sure the hawks don't show up. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just stay on the deck.
Why?
I'm going to go get my vaccines and stuff, and if you're out here, the hawk won't show up. not understanding what I'm telling you.
I just know why their tail is wet. What'd you say?
My live is going. All right, let's flip this around. So we're gonna do some vaccinations. Let's raise this up. So we'll do this guy first. My Q-tips. So I got shown this from my friend Eric. It's like a pocket of skin in here. Use plenty of rubbing alcohol, disinfect the area. Gets the feathers out of the way. And then my vaccine gun. And that's it. And I'll get my snap bands out because I want to mark which one are my second rounders. And I think we'll go with orange for the second round. So I know who's who. That's it, one down. Next bird. He's done. Get my band. Now, last one for today. Silvio, what's going on, bud? Doing some vaccinations real quick of some weaners. it. Here's the gun, Silvio. So when you're ready, I'll come by. It's like so good. Just it's like the littlest squeeze and they're done. I showed these birds before, Silvio, but I'll show you now. This is a let's see, which number? A nice silver from my my Ross Vaccaro Jansen. Nice white flights. Had those nice silvers last year. They didn't really amount to anything. Hopefully these guys do, since I have the different hen with them. Or a different cock with that hen. Do I pox them? Yes, I pox them. I'll probably do that in a couple of months. I just want to give them the PMV now, because like I think I explained in a previous video, I did not know they could get PMV from wild birds like sparrows and stuff, and that makes me nervous. So I'm just going to vaccinate them now and then wean them. Flip this back around. I got the birds out in the net, Silvio. They've been out for a couple hours already. Adjust my tripod. I got some crazy colored birds, Silvio. I gotta show you JT's babies. Let me try to get closer. I know you probably can't stay the whole time because you've got your own birds to take care of. But everybody who's new, go check out Danza Loft. Half these birds came from him. That's that grizzle right there, Silvio, is JT's baby. And let's see if we can see. That slate one with the darker bars is the nestmate. Big pigeons. Big pigeons those guys gave. Oh, Silvio, I was actually talking about you earlier in the live when I was in the breeder loft. The ironclad hen and the iron-free cock, they just laid a set of eggs. So see if you have a pair you can stick those eggs under. If they're good, I'll get them to you. So they should line up with your second round pretty well. CC Loft, how are you? Let's flip this around. Put it back in my stand. There we go. Kirby, the net poles for the net are like tent poles, just thicker, and they're 8 feet tall, so it should be fine for a loft with an 8-foot roof. Yeah, let me know, Silvio. She just laid the egg overnight, the first egg. So the second one should be coming either today or tomorrow, and then I'll candle them. If they're good, I'll drop them off to you. And if you don't have any nests that line up with this, I'll just let them hatch here, and then I'll wean them and give them to you. It's up to you, whatever you want. Nah, it just sounds stronger than it is. It's mostly air. Got the air thing opened up all the way. 8 feet wide. Well, the tent it's 12 feet. The net is 12 feet wide, Kirby. So, I'm sure you can do some stuff with some chicken wire to close in the gap. It'll be 2 feet on each side if you center it. And then just use some chicken wire and some zip ties and close it in. About to pass out. Yeah, it's my bad habit, my guilty pleasure, but it stopped me from smoking cigarettes, so it is what it is. I'll stop eventually. Just that day is not today. I also have a very low nicotine in that skits. It's like the lowest you can get. Eventually I'll go to 0 and then maybe stop. It's a 5-step plan. What are you guys flipping out for? Nothing happened. Kirby, it's very tough to quit. But I stopped smoking cigarettes. I have this stupid vape thing. So at least I don't smell. One video and one short of a crawdad. That's hysterical. Skitch, you never gave me my tips on how to attract crows. You were supposed to leave me a comment on crow attraction. Has Mr. Hawk come by? No, Silvio. Yesterday and today, it was not here. Granted, I've been out here all day so far. Well, no, that's not true. I let them out, and then I ran to Tractor Supply to get some stuff for the chickens for my wife, and yeah, they were all still out when I got back. So he hasn't been around. I'm hoping he doesn't come back at all. I'm gonna have to check out your crawdad. What is it, like a miniature lobster? Yeah, Silvio, I'm gonna keep my eye out on the hawk. Now this week's supposed to be nice. I can get these birds out every day after work this week, and then next weekend I think I'm gonna let them out. I'll lay the net down in case I need it again, and let them do their thing next Saturday, weather permitting. Thanks, Silvio. Oof. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. This hawk needs to stay away. Hopefully I scared him enough this week that he got the message. I don't know. He'll probably show up because I'm not going to be out here all day. And I'm going to leave these birds out for quite a while. Skits, I bought a crow caller last year, and that thing lasted all of 10 minutes before I threw it in the garbage because of my kids. Land of the Free Loft. Started letting mine out today. Where, I think you've told me, where, Land of the Free, where are you located? Are you in the... I'm pretty sure you told me. I just don't remember. Kentucky. How have the Hawks been for you? I know, but they'll be fine. Yeah, Silvio, I know they'll be fine. It's just a damn hawk, man. Looks like it's gonna rain. Something scared them. They use laser pointers at airports to run away birds. I tried the laser pointer last year with the hawk. He didn't care at all. I've tried just about everything. All right, though, everybody. This is 80 minutes long. Another hour and 20-minute live, and I'm wrapping this up. I'm going to go in the house and have another cup of coffee, and then come out here and clean the rest of my lofts. You can hear my red tail in the background of the video I posted just screaming. Yeah, the red tails. I don't have that big of a problem with the red tail skits. It's the Cooper Hawks. They're a big problem. But all right, though, guys, I'm heading in. I'm going to have another cup of coffee, like I said, then come back out, finish cleaning up these two lofts, and I have like 90 pounds of dog crap to pick up from the last week. So... all right, everybody. Thanks for joining in again. I really appreciate it. Skits, go check out Silvio, Matus Loft right there. Go subscribe to his channel. You'll have pigeon racing from his perspective. And yeah, everybody. Happy Sunday to you too, Silvio. Skits, have a good day. I'll see you guys next Saturday for a live. I'm back to work tomorrow, so they won't be happening. But take it easy, everyone.